Hello everyone and welcome to this session of Programming with Python. In this session we will see what is object oriented programming. So let's look at the objectives of our session. We will start by understanding the concept of object oriented programming and why do we need it. Afterward we will see the concept of object. So what is object oriented programming and why do we need it? To understand this, we have to understand the two models of programming, namely procedural programming and object oriented programming. So till now, as we were making progress and exploring the different concepts of programming, we usually used to give a series of different instructions to our interpreter, and our interpreter were executing them in their respective order. Now this model of programming is known as procedural or structural programming. It consisted of function and associated method as the center of our program. Now the another method of programming is object oriented programming. In object oriented programming, we basically focus on data and objects rather than function and logic. So to understand the object oriented programming, we have to first understand what do we mean by object itself. So in Python, objects are very much analogous to any real life object. For example, let's take an example of car. Every car has some feature such as its color, the engine, the kind of door it has, how many passengers it can accommodate, etc. So these are the different attributes of a car. Similarly, every car has some behavior such as the maximum speed it will go to, the minimum time required to brake it, the servicing time, etc. And similarly, every car has an identity that it belongs to some person or it belongs to some kind of brand like BMW, Rolls-Royce, etc. So from this we can clearly observe that any object has three different characteristics. These three characteristics are basically state, identity and behavior. So let's explore them in detail. So the first characteristic of any object is its state or attribute. So for example, the color, the door, the number of passengers constitutes the attribute or state of our object. Similarly, the second characteristic of any object is its behavior. So for example, in our previous case, the speed which the car can attain and the time which it will require to perform the braking operation are its various behavior. And the third characteristic of any object is its identity. So if we have two cars of the same brand and same characteristic, then we need some kind of identity to associate or identify that car. So we can identify any car by its owner because owner of every car will be different. So this is how we define objects in object oriented programming. Now the Python objects are not very different. Actually everything in Python is considered as an object. So for example, till now we saw the various data types which were built in nature. For example, the list data type. A list data type has its identity as the name of the variable in which list has been stored. And similarly, the attribute of the list are the big brackets in which our data are enclosed. And for example, the comma separates the different element of our list. So it also is the attribute of our data type. Similarly, the different behavior which we can perform with our list is like the append method, the pop method, etc. The another built-in data type is the string. Now we can consider string also as a kind of object because it has attribute in the form of the different character which we can use to constitute our string. Similarly, the identity of our string would be the variable in which our string is stored, and the different method which we can perform on our string are the indexing, the concatenation, etc. So it is said that everything in Python is actually considered as an object. So what are the main concepts of object oriented programming? The main concept of object oriented programming is classes, object, polymorphism, encapsulation and inheritance. So that's all for this session. In the next session we will explore what are classes in Python. Thank you.